Hello and welcome back to Let's Cooperate's version of Dungeon Defenders Eternity with a capital T before I get into trouble from Malinka for saying it wrong. We have Reclaw and Callum and Malinka here with me. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hey hey.
So before we jump into a level, Reclaw is going to take us through a few barbarian tips and tricks, aren't you? So yeah, go for it, Rick.
Barbarian tip and trick number 1. Hold down both mouse buttons, slam face into mob. Pretty much how you play the class, to be honest. The whole thing with Barbarian is their stances, because you don't have towers. You basically have 5 different cooldowns, kind of, because they rely off your mana just like towers do, but they're sort of just self-buff. Actually, in the last episode, I died because I didn't really know what the power I was using actually did, and I'll read off the effect for you because I don't think. Do you guys actually know what what their stances do?
No, go for it.
I do, but go for it, I'd say.
Okay. Invokes the storm to stun your enemies on hit, but shocks you too. Life loss per hit 4%. So, doing math, if I hit 25 times, I will have killed myself. Because it's 4% of your health loss per hit. And I jumped into a bunch of mobs, and I hit basically 10 things at the same time, and lost 40% of my life. And then with my other hand, I hit 10 more things and lost another 40% life. And yeah, it went downhill from there, and that's why I died so quickly that one time. So that's kind of what not to do as a barbarian. Their other abilities are quickening you at the expense of doing DPS, which is a good, like, get away from things so you can heal ability. It's called Tornado Stance. Later I'm going to end up learning Hawk Strike, which allows you to, like, finish things. It gives you your next strike a really hard-hitting ability, but you have a recovery afterwards of just 2 seconds, but I think it's like a finishing move sort of ability. Siphon Stance turns you into a Blood Death Knight, effectively. You take more damage, but you steal health, so I might have that one running a lot. And the last one, Turtle Stance, basically, I guess, is like putting up a shield wall in case you can't get away, but you don't want to die. And that's pretty much it. Barbarians are really simple. You just have to learn how to stance, and know when to run and when to stay and fight and be a baller, basically.
Do you want to show
Really
them
easy.
your special jump ability?
Oh yeah, and you can jump. I forgot about the jumping. We.
This is always fun.
I can jump.
Okay, heroic leap, I guess. So yeah, I guess on the next episode maybe we might look into another hero that we've got and go through the details. But for now, I think it's time to get into yet another level. You ready, guys?
Good to go, sir. I've got the spine of a demon in my hands, so let's hit something
Actually,
with it.
one more minor thing I forgot. I kind of do more damage than everyone else because I don't have towers. And we said something about that during the break. Almost forgot to mention it. So
Yeah.
barbarians naturally do like double the damage of all the other characters just because of that fact.
Cool. Are you ready, Calaf? You've been a little quiet.
Yeah, sorry, letting you all talk. I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's shoot some shit.
Okay, foundries
Oh, that sounds
and
good.
forges. Here we go.
Just
Except
don't let it splatter on.
Prison Forges. Been a while.
It has. This is another very old level that we covered in our first series, but again with the
I think I actually watched
changes
this
in
episode.
characters. I
I mean,
it's-
not to say that I don't watch all of the episodes, because I totally do.
Okay, it's the first proper co-op one I think we did, because when I first did the first series, I got the game before the game came out from the actual developer, and although I think Small and Chewy was the person I was starting off with, he was having problems installing the game, so I just went ahead and did a solo first episode, and then went on from there. But anyway, let's grab our initial mana. And then we'll decide
Mana.
how we're going to defend. I've got an idea of what I want to do.
Yeah, we can defend the top 3 areas.
Yeah,
if you want to.
what I think I'll do. I mean, you can defend on the bottom 3 areas, but what I find if you do that is these doors, as the enemies come out of them, they're actually immune. So I find that doing it up that close can get you into a bit of bother. So it's worth dropping your defences back, let them come to you for a little bit, and...
well, sir, you have the lead, because it's behind your walls I will be putting my turrets.
Yeah, no worries, I'm just grabbing the mana from the chest at the moment, and then we can go.
I can see you on the map. Did you show off for the shift button already, Fire?
Oh, no I haven't. You can get a larger map if you wish, and shift button helps with that. That helps when, especially later in when it gets very complex, that it helps try and work out which towers are in trouble and that kind of thing. So we'll start off and we'll put a wall across. Let's put it across here, and something like that should do. This uses I should talk about defense units, right? So that used 3 defense units, and you can see that we've got a maximum of 80 defense units that we're allowed on this map. So particularly with Series EV is that I can do like a small wall and it only costs 2, but as I extend the wall out it will cost more and more, and if I bring it all the way out here and do a big wall, it will cost 5 defense units. I don't mind doing a free cost one, it should be fine. The old 1 or 2 units, especially for an easier level like this, doesn't make too much difference. And let's put the final wall here.
Somebody got some mana I can use?
I'm all out, mate. Fire stole it.
I did.
Yeah, I'm hoping Rekla has some.
Okay, I can probably give you mana actually.
Well, you can get some turrets
How do
down.
M button.
Also,
I can build more.
I thought I might have done.
Because I really don't need mana, to be honest. I don't really use it for much.
Plus, as a barbarian, it's actually I've played a few levels of barbarian. It's quite easy to get the mana because you just go in and kill stuff.
Malinka, can you prioritize this? Oh, you've already done it. Ignore me. If you...
I'm just short 1 tower, if you noticed.
Yeah.
I'm short 10 mana for that.
And
so we'll do that next time.
And I'm short 1 beam, so I think overall we're in a pretty good
If we're a bit
shape.
lucky, I might be getting my fireball turret this level. Those will be fun.
Oh, you can go ahead and ready up, Rick.
Ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. We'll see as we're in combat phase, and that pretty much just involves standing there shooting something. Let's have our first story of the week. Story of the week. It's the story of the week. Sorry, I'm watching DLC. Let's start off with Calaf. You've been playing Arcade. How's the key
You mean
times?
QH?
Yeah.
My god, I've played many MMOs on release, but like some people getting one guy in a guild, 11 hours queue time. My biggest was 6 hours. Arcade is the game that most promotes you going out and doing things in the real world whilst you're waiting to log in.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, seriously, I've got so much done in the last couple of days just by trying to play Arcade and play.
Do you know why the queue is so ridiculous?
Yes, because people are staying online constantly for days and days because there's something called labour points in the system which you generate more of when you're online. So yeah, they're never going offline.
They're running
also
bot
AFK
scripts
running.
in order to... Yeah,
No,
get labor
they're not.
points.
You just put your finger on number lock for some of it. They're trying to fix these things, but you can also experience your mount up and get levels by literally hitting number lock and running into a wall all day.
My roommate is running a script, so I know because he's doing it. I watched him do
It's
it.
got a script. Oh my god! He better not be on my server. I'll have a kill on sight order for him go out.
Nah, he just runs around in circles all day in our cage. It's all he does. He was bragging to me about it the other day, and I was just like, you need to not do that. That's not cool. But whatever.
Isn't that
He's on the North
commonly
American
referred
server,
to as a D-bag, right? I'm not so okay with... I'm not very good with my English American accent translation, sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's the translation of scumbag from the UK is translating to D-bag in American.
I think I can actually translate to your language. It's called being a fucking douche.
Sweet. Oh look, an upgrade. I'll take that.
I think that's universal, to be honest, though.
Yeah. I think we're all good here. I'm gonna ready up. Stop.
I'm making a few more towers. So give me some.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Okay, let's rock and roll. I've got the right side again. Oi, Rhett, get the fuck out of my area.
I was getting the mana.
You're not allowed
Bacon.
any mana.
Yeah, good to go.
Okay, ladies.
But what if Malenko wants some Girl Scout cookies and he wants my mana? I gotta give him my mana.
Nice.
Give me the mana. Yep, that's enough again. Let's go build a tower.
Cool. Well, at this rate, we
I'm
can
really
tell
bored, actually.
a story per wave. So, has anyone got a story of the week for themselves? That we've heard from Calaf
Not at the
already.
moment.
I guess I could tell you about my trip to Ohio that's probably happening in a couple weeks, or just stuff about my YouTube career, but that's boring, so we can save it if you want.
Okay, well then I'll tell my story. I told it kind of during the stream earlier today, but no one was watching the stream at the time, so that was worth it. It happens, I guess. It was an early morning stream. But so I'm a typical kind of shy geek, I guess. You know, where I mean well, but at the same time, I guess, yeah, I get a little shy, and the things I want to do and the things that I want to say don't always happen. So there's this girl that I went on a business trip with, as well as there's another guy as well went on this business trip too, and we were getting on really well, and you know, it was all fantastic. And she's pretty cute, you know, as girls go. It's a bit posh, but I'll come to that in a bit. Do I need to pick up my chest? Yeah, I do. Yeah, so she's a little posh, but that's fine. And I was having a bit of a rough morning. You know what it's like. You wake up and it's almost like the wrong side of bed kind of thing. This is happening. Was it on Tuesday or something? No, I was feeling a bit grim. And then, but she came over to my desk and all happy, smiley facing, and decided to invite me out for lunch for the end of the week, which then turned my really crappy day into a really great day, and I managed to walk around with a smile for the rest of the day. I'm kind of fickle like that. Bit lame, but you know, I take what I can get these days. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, so on Friday we went out for our lunch. It was all very nice and everything, but I say she's extremely clever and well educated and all the rest of it. And the problem with it is that perhaps some of the conversations that we were having at the time on our lunch date, as it was maybe a little over my head. So she was talking about, you know, deep politics.
What, in 2 syllables?
And, yeah, more than 2 syllables, that kind of stuff. But but yeah, it was like quite deep politics, and she's all into you know, quite highbrow books, that kind of stuff. You know, so I was struggling a little bit to keep up with the conversation. So I thought, well, I think it's a
highbrow book.
well,
Like Mills and Boone.
Mills and Boone, highbrow, Jesus.
Yeah, man. It's not trashy at all. If you want trashy, it's like, you know, it's like
50 Shades of
tabloid
Grey.
or something. 50 Shades of Shite, man. Jesus Christ.
Well, I've not actually read the book, mostly because I've got internet porn. I don't understand why you'd need to, you know, read about it when you can watch it. Anyway, so trying to bring it
The
back.
cover is easier to
Wow.
hide.
So bringing it back to my
This
level.
has been a revealing morning.
It has a little bit. So bringing back the conversation to my level, I decided to talk about monkeys taking selfies. I thought that was a bit more my level of conversation. So I managed to weave that in somehow. Basically about a monkey had stolen a camera off of a photographer. And the photographer, and the camera takes a selfie basically, but after he steals the camera, and the photographer then puts the picture online, and it goes viral, and the picture spreads and goes everywhere, and then the photographer decides that he wasn't necessarily up for that, and he wanted to be able to control the flow of that picture, perhaps sell it to a tabloid or whatever. But he couldn't control the monetization anymore because, you know, it went viral and everyone has a copy. So in an attempt to do a takedown, he was struggling a little bit, so he took it to court. And the after effect of taking it to court was you know, the lawyers or whoever involved in these things, they decided to look at the case, and they decided that he doesn't own the copyright, that the monkey does, because it was the monkey that took the picture. So he couldn't actually claim copyright at all, which I think is amazing. Yeah. So I guess that's a win for
That's really good.
internet viral marketing, I guess.
Yeah, that's becoming a thing too. There's been a lot of stuff released on the internet recently that people have been trying to get taken down, and it's just like you can't fight that. It's like trying to suck oxygen out of the sky. It's just not gonna work.
Hang on.
Why?
I
We
do
seem to
suck oxygen out
manage
the
fine.
sky, mate.
I like breathing.
Don't know
I managed to
replace
suck
it with
oxygen out
I
of the
mean
sky.
all of it. I mean, shut up. I'm doing a Bond villain thing, okay? It's like it's doing the Spaceballs thing where you try to steal all the oxygen. There's too much oxygen, so you can't do that.
I was about to ask
sorry,
whereabouts.
You know what I meant?
Whereabouts do you suck oxygen from then, Reclaw? I get mine totally from a tank.
From my own butthole. I suck butt oxygen to supply myself with my energy.
Oh, you're definitely going to play the next Borderlands, aren't you?
I think
I have
butthole
no idea.
oxygen's actually called methane.
Well, then it wouldn't be
No, I
oxygen.
could be wrong.
I'm now a grunt from Halo.
Oh, classic. So, my date went well. Just hopefully, I can have a second date. We'll see if that... you know, stay tuned if you're interested in whether or not Fireweaver gets a second date thing. Make sure to tune in next week.
And please subscribe for more sex advice tips from Firelight.
Okay, Cal, do you want to ready up? I think we're good for wave 5.
Yeah. The little sausage goes in the wet. Sorry.
Which, by the way, coincidentally, is probably the reason we haven't seen Voldex for the last couple of episodes, is I'm pretty sure he's having his pencil sharpened, if you know what I'm saying.
He's too
been
busy
hanging
sucking
around the
butt
blind
oxygen.
clinic.
I think he's finally bribed or cajoled or somehow convinced someone to get involved with his
Oh
member.
god. We've got
got
screamers, guys.
Whew. That was me nearly dead.
we've got...
Yeah, we've got screamers.
is this still a Voldex related?
No, the little kobolds that
Well,
have
you
the
started
dynamite
talking to you started talking about Volex's sex life, and immediately the goblins started running around, screaming and suiciding. I don't know if there's a coincidence, but there's a coincidence.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense to me.
Amazing. Well, we're on yet another wave. Has anyone else got some burning thing to share? And I don't mean in your pants.
Wreck, you're round my
All
side
the
again.
well, I'm having.
So I'll go and rescue your side. Don't worry, it's fine.
I follow the mobs. I go where they go. I wasn't even sure I had a side, to be honest.
No, I've just
Well,
been.
you don't really.
I've just been anywhere and everywhere. Don't worry about it. Don't listen to Calaf and his moaning and groaning.
You came into this series thinking you were gonna troll me. Joke's on you, sir.
I joke. Oh, yeah.
Just you wait. It's only the start of the series. It's early days yet.
Mate, just wait until I get the Russian roulette ability.
Oh, gee.
Nice.
Well, I'll get my hits in while I can, then. I can't think of anything interesting that's happened over in the States recently that I kind of want to talk about or I find funny.
I have more, but I'm wondering whether or not to save it and for the next episode, because I think we're going to record another episode after this one, so I might save it for the next one.
Oh, I can tell you. Oh, I've got something. I've watched like a lot of the movies that have come out recently, and I went yesterday to the theater to see the new one with Liam Neeson.
Okay.
And I don't really want to talk about the movie. I want to talk more about how in the world are you such a good, exalted actor who is just popular everywhere, and you talk in the most monotone, boring voice ever. Your voice never changes. It's always...
I don't know. Ask Christopher Walken, I'd say.
Is it monotone? I don't know.
Well, Christopher Walken's personality fluctuates. This was, I shit you not, this was another Liam Neeson movie that was about someone getting kidnapped. There has been at least 4 of them.
Do you reckon it's a reflection of his own, of his own life,
Wishful thinking.
I have no idea. But this one was good. I mean, it was good except for the ending. The ending was a little weird. Because, like... Well, it's spoilers, so I guess I can't completely talk about it. But I'll give you a really, really vague version.
Well, how long has the film been out before I decide whether or not you can give a spoiler for it?
A day.
Oh, no, you can't spoiler that. It's got to be at least 2 days. Them's your limits.
Well, let me put it this way. If you went to a candy shop and
Candy.
you bought
You mean a sweet
bunch
shop?
of candy. Yeah, you went to a sweet shop, you bought a bunch of sweets, and then, like, you pay for the candy, and you walk out, and you reach down to the bag to take the first bite of your peppermint or whatever, and some lunatic drunkard with a box cutter slices open the bag, and all the gumballs go everywhere, and are all just instantly gone and covered in mud. That's kind of how the ending to the movie was to me.
Nice. Sorry, you said the word gumball and Lily came into mind.
Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't start that.
To be fair,
my God.
only long-term fans of our YouTube channel will know the reference of Gumball Lily. But search my
That's
channel
unbelievable.
for the words Gumball Lily. You might even be able to search YouTube for the words Gumball Lily, because it probably was the title of the episode. But if you're curious about it, I recommend you watch that episode called Gumball Lily. It's pretty spectacular.
I recommend you don't eat anything first.
Oh, that one was...
Voltix is
Different.
flipping disgusting as the subtitle of the video.
Oh wow. Alright, looks like we're up to our last wave. We should see our first ogre.
Oh, good point. Oh, level 8. I can wear gear now.
I've got this
I look completely
spare
different.
defense
I am
units, but
decked.
no.
Man, it's.
Need a bit of
I
health.
look kind of like a. I kind of look like a Ninja Turtle, sorta.
You're like a voodoo gnome, man.
Wooga 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 wooga.
Is that what voodoo gnomes...
Oh.
Is that the sound effect they make? Wooga wooga wooga.
I have no idea what their sound. They dance the dance of their people.
I am an awooga gnome. A wooga wooga wooga. Just doing a few odd
Yep,
repairs.
good enough
here
for the
and there,
moment.
but, yeah.
Yeah, I've managed to pick up some new gear, so everything just leveled like crazy.
Fair enough. I see Caliph has dropped a little present. Let's see what the present's going to be.
It's his dick in a box.
Dick in a box, dick in a box. It's like it's not aggroing on any of it though. Let's see if I can convince one to pop the present. Look at me! Over here! Anyone over here?
Oh dear, already got explosion.
God, they don't want to turn over here. Come on. Come face me.
Give me mana.
Oh, well.
Caliph mine on the right side.
There's the ogre. Barbarian, go deal with it.
Did they reskin him?
I hope not. I mean, he's already naked.
He looks different to me.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
I'll take care of him in a second. Just give me a. I want to get his minions done first, so I'm not hitting more than one enemy with these abilities. Alright, let's see if I do this right.
We don't need a distract going on here. Well, now he's in the killing fields at least. He's taking a ton of damage.
Yeah, put quite a few towers there.
Yeah, nice.
I had him stun locked. I threw on a lightning stance and was able to lock him down.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of what it's good for. Because it's only one enemy, and if you can get one enemy by themselves and just sit there, you don't really lose that much health per swing.
That's my healing interrupt.
Oh, by the way, because there is a limit on the item counts that can be dropped, it is actually good to pick up gold and items as you go. Just drop them in your item box and look through them at the end of the level. So, it's, yeah, if you want to maximise, I guess, a little bit of the loot that you're getting, it's worth doing. And I just ran into an explosion, that was clever. Let me come back here and heal.
Yeah, it's all pretty quiet over here at the minute.
Yeah, I think we're cleaning up over there.
Yeah, we made all the friends on the other side.
Oh look, potential upgrades.
Alright, heading to the left.
Really, my damage sucks so hard. Oh well. But we're nearly done.
I think so, yep. Last little bits here and there. Some of these drag out, but to be fair, it can't be as bad as the episode that we recorded where actually...
The Halloween?
Yeah, the Halloween episode where we actually had people get bored in the middle of recording and decide to go AFK to make some food or whatever it was. It was like a 2-hour episode. It's amazing. Right, I'm going to grab a bit of movement speed,
Holy...
I think. Yeah, there's a fair amount of items around to pick up.
My cat keeps making noises.
That looks like a pretty rough chainsaw. Sounds like fun. And an upgraded...
Okay, let's see what kind of upgrade in the Defender's Forge.
Is it normal to randomly have cats making noises every time you pick an item up?
That means it's a pet related thing, is it?
What's like every single
No
item?
clue.
Well, maybe you're getting a lot of pets. I don't know.
Maybe.
I thought it was pet related, but I could be wrong.
Man, I can't afford that much Alpo.
Alright, cool. Well, I think that pretty much covers it now. I picked up all these last few items. So I think that we should wrap up here. So I enjoyed this episode. It was good fun from Malinka, Reclaw, Fireweaver and Calaf. We'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe, comment and all of that jazz if you have not done already. And we'll see you, next time.
Next time.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.